In this lesson, we will continue to learn scientific application of medium and trace element fertilizers. There are two parts. The first part is the scientific application of medium element fertilizers. The second part is the scientific application of trace element fertilizers. Part 1. Scientific application of medium element fertilizers. 1. Scientific application of calcium fertilizer. Lime is mostly used as base fertilizer. It can also be used as top dressing. Lime is mostly applied to paddy fields during soil preparation before transplanting. It can also be used at the tillering and young spike differentiation stage and in combination with intertillage weeding. Nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and other microfertilizers are not supposed to be mixed with lime. Generally, lime is applied first. Days later, other fertilizers will be applied. Lime fertilizer has after effect. It is generally applied every 3 to 5 years. 2. Scientific application of magnesium fertilizer. When magnesium is deficient in acid soil, it is advisable to apply magnesite powder and dolomite powder. Magnesium chloride or magnesium sulfate should be applied to alkaline soil. Magnesium fertilizer is mainly used for crops that need much magnesium, such as soybeans, peanuts, potatoes, fruit trees, etc. It can be used as base fertilizer or top dressing, and it needs proper amount, and the amount varies with soil and plants. 3. Scientific application of sulfur fertilizer. Gypsum can be used as base fertilizer, top dressing, and seed fertilizer. Base fertilizer is used in dry land, 225 to 375 kilograms per hectare. Crush the gypsum and scatter it on the ground, and it is applied to soil in combination with tillage. Part 2. Scientific application of trace element fertilizers. 1. Application of trace element fertilizer. 1. Properties of local common trace element fertilizers and the application points according to common trace element fertilizers in local production. Sampling. Get familiar with their properties and application points. 2. Apply to respond to the trace elements of plants. Trace element fertilizer should be applied in the large amount. It should be applied on plants sensitive to nutrient deficiency to increase production. 3. To respond to the trace elements of plants, iron, boron, manganese, zinc, copper, etc. are used. Trace element fertilizer should be applied to calcareous soil in the north. Molybdenum fertilizer should be applied to acid soil. The application shall be based on the trace elements in the soil. The effect is distinct in lime application in acid soil. Availability of nutrients of many trace elements. 2. Application of trace element fertilizer. Trace elements can be applied into soil as base fertilizer, seed fertilizer, or top dressing. It can also directly act on plants. Common fertilization methods are as follows. Mix. Dissolve trace element fertilizer with a small amount of warm water. Prepare into a solution with higher concentration to spray on seeds. Seed soaking. Soak the seeds in a solution containing trace element fertilizers for 6 to 12 hours and dry and sow. Dip seedling root. The specific method is to add a little fertilizer and fertile soil to make thin paste liquid. Before seeding or transplanting, immerse seedlings or seedling roots in liquid for several minutes. That's all. Thank you.